everyone, it's me. So you guys are learning about the past tense, and in this video I'm going to help you learn how to pronounce the past tense. So I'm just going to teach you some easy tricks so that you can pronounce it all correctly. So let's get started. This is Pat and Ingrid. Pat and Ingrid are from another planet, but they speak English. Pat and Ingrid pronounce the past tense differently. Here are the rules. Any verb that does not end in T or D is pronounced like Pat. For example, talk, talked, play, played, kiss, kissed. Notice that they're not pronounced talked, played, or kissed. That's wrong. That's how Ingrid pronounces her words in the past tense. And here's her rule. Any verb that ends in a T or a D is pronounced like Ingrid. For example, start, started, invent, invented, twist, twisted. I'm going to tell you a story about Pat and Ingrid. The verbs in past tense are colored. As I read the story, try and decide if the words are pronounced like Pat or like Ingrid. Here we go. Pat and Ingrid are brother and sister. Ingrid wanted to enter an art contest. Pat laughed and said, "You are not creative. You will lose." Ingrid decided to draw a picture. She created art, but Pat ruined it. Pat jumped in the paint and spilled it on the drawing. Ingrid shouted at Pat and started to cry. Pat felt bad. He talked to Ingrid and they fixed the picture. They painted a rainbow on the picture. They submitted it to the art in the contest and won. The end. Here's a list of words and their Spanish translations. These come from the story. I'm going to read the list out loud, and I want you to decide if they're pronounced like Pat or Ingrid. Laughed, ruined, jumped, spilled, talked, and fixed. If you said Pat, you're correct. Please feel free to read these words aloud. The more you practice these words, the easier it'll be when you're speaking. Here's another list. I'm going to read them aloud, and I want you to decide if they're pronounced like Ingrid or Pat. Wanted, decided, created, shouted, started, painted, and submitted. If you said Ingrid, you were correct. Now that you have the Spanish translations of these words, feel free to go back to the story and reread it so that you can understand what the story is about. Here are the rules again. They're very simple, just takes a little bit of getting used to, but the more you say these words out loud in their correct pronunciation, the easier it'll be for you to do it correctly every time. Thanks for watching the video.